So, if the law does not coincide with your conscience, will you abide by the law?
I think unless amended, the applicable legal norms should be applied, Mr. Justice.
If the law does not coincide with your concept of justice, will you abide by the law?
It depends on the factual circumstances at the time. I am between judicial activism and judicial restraint.
What subject in law is your forte, Attorney Morales?
When I was a law student, I excelled in all subjects, Mr. Justice.
Yes, you made it with the grade of, you made the bar in the grade of 87.79. Was that?
I was number
did you
4
have
in the bar
number
exams.
4? That was number 4.
Yes.
So what was your highest grade in the bar?
It was political law, I got 97, criminal law 96.
You will realize, but in your practice now, you also delve in corporation law.
Yes.
Well, that's in your law office. You accept all kinds of cases.
We are a one-stop firm. We cater to all the needs of our clientele.
That's good because the Supreme Court is a court of general jurisdiction, and so you have to be an expert in all kinds of law. Although that is impossible, really.
Yes, I'm actually a specialist and a generalist at the same time.
So deep inside you, you believe that you are deserving of appointment to the as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
Yes, sir.
On that note, thank you very much.
Congressman Tupas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good noon, Attorney Morales.
Good noon.
Yeah. You're the managing partner of CCIP Salazar
Yes,
Law
sir.
Firm.
Yeah.
Okay. And it seems that at least may sa akin, no, sa pananaw ko, at least parang you have this lucrative practice, di ba?
Yes.
As dun sa one of the leading major law firms. Ano po yung naisip nyo? Bakit gusto nyo pang pumunta sa gobyerno at sa third branch, yung one of the 3 branches of government na dito mahirap po sa gobyerno, di ba? May SALN po dito, may filing ng SALN, may waiver pa. No? So gusto ko lang malaman yung dahilan, yung main reason bakit po gusto nyo, let's say, give up itong practice nyo tapos punta kayo dito sa gobyerno bilang aplikante sa posisyon ng Chief Justice?
I have reached a point in my career that I'm already willing, ready, and able to render full-time public service. I think I have more than sufficient savings, and I want to give back something to my country.
Before this, nanilbihan ba kayo sa gobyerno?
Nagturo po ako ng
Turo?
almost 15 years sa
Okay.
UP.
Yung law firm, di ba? Like ako, nag-practice rin ako sa naging associate rin ako sa isang law firm. At mukhang iba ata yung pag-manage ng law firm kaysa pag-manage ng the entire judiciary. 'Di ba? Na buong sistema. So paano nyo yung skills nyo, let's say, as a managing partner now, makakatulong ba yon? Sapat ba yon? Para maging Chief Justice ng Korte Suprema?
Definitely, sir. If I become a Chief Justice, I intend to visit the different salas in the different provinces, see what their needs are, and see whether we can provide a separate buildings for as courthouses in those provinces, because it doesn't appear good that courtrooms are inside the city hall. They should be separated from the city hall.
Kanina, meron kayong statement kanina, no? Sinabi nyo na the impeachment has eroded the integrity of the Supreme Court and the judiciary. Diba? So, parang I was taken aback because ang opening statement ko noon is yung impeachment, nangyari yon to bring back the dignity, integrity, and honor to the Supreme Court and the institution. So, pwede pa-explain lang nun. Bakit yung process ba, na in-erode niya yung integrity and credibility?
Yeah, you're
ano
right.
ibig niyo sabihin nun?
You're right in the sense that it has restored credibility because the constitutional process have been served. We were able to remove a Chief Justice that was perceived to be guilty of some offenses. But what I am driving at, because I was asked a question of whether or not why would be something like, why would an outsider be the Chief Justice? So I answered in that context.
So personally, okay sa inyo yung nangyari?
Of course.
Okay,
Yes.
personally.
Personally, yes.
Meron din dito katanungan lang from the Twitter nung JBC siguro. Tanong natin yung just few questions. Ano raw yung comment nyo dito sa practice na yung mga law firms through retired justices sumusulat sa Korte Suprema? What's your comment on that?
Well, I would not countenance that practice.
Okay, so ayaw nyo yun. Ayaw nyo.
Ayaw.
Meron ditong katanungan rin na, are you aware raw or alam nyo na yung law firm ninyo, ito binabasa ko lang po sa Twitter ito, na through sa isang retired justice, sumulat rin po ng personal letter sa Supreme Court. Totoo po yan? May nangyari ba yan? Yung sa law firm, through parang off-counsel?
I had no personal knowledge of that, but I've read that in the papers.
So no personal, pero ayaw nyo yon, hindi nyo ito-tolerate yon.
No.
Okay. Siguro, last question na lang, Mr. Chairman. Yung isang kaibigan ko dito sa media, si Karen Davila, merong tweet dito. Yung mga budget cuts, di ba, lalo na yung last budget nung last year, parang nagkaroon ng controversy yung executive, legislative, at saka yung hudikatura sa mga budget cuts na nangyari. Cut supposedly by the executive proposal. So, sa inyo ba, anong pananaw nyo dito sa pondo ng Korte Suprema?
Share in the budget? Or?
Yes, the share of the budget, budget cuts. Ito yung mga issue na to na parang nagkaroon pa tayo ito ng mga rally or protest sa mga korte all over the country.
To the extent possible, I would resist any budget cut on the judiciary's share of the allocation in the budget.
Resist budget cut or increase?
Well, resist the budget cut and
And
therefore
increase.
increase it, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Attorney. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Secretary Mosgi.
Mr. Chairman, I think all my queries have been sufficiently addressed. I have no further questions for the aspirant.
Thank you.
Okay, now how would you address the problem of dockets of courts, especially the lower courts?
First, I